What's up, Dolphins Nation? Welcome back to the channel, where we bring you all the latest updates on our beloved Miami Dolphins. The team is constantly pushing for improvement, making adjustments, and focusing on getting those W's. And today, we've got some major news regarding our star quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, and the recent injury reports. But before we dive into the details, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to stay in the loop with all things Dolphins. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news and breakdowns. Alright, let's get into the big story, Tua Tagovailoa. As you know, Tua suffered a serious concussion in Week 2 against the Buffalo Bills after a brutal hit by safety Damar Hamlin. The play was tough to watch, with Tua showing clear signs of trauma. His body even went into a fencing response, which is typically a sign of a significant brain injury. This was the third known concussion of Tua's NFL career, and it raised immediate concerns not only about his season but his long-term future in the league. Now, according to Adam Schefter from ESPN, there's some hope on the horizon. Schefter shared an optimistic update during the Monday Night Countdown, saying that Tua is currently symptom-free and has been working closely with neurologists to manage his recovery. This is fantastic news, considering the severity of the injury and the ongoing concerns about his health. Schefter also mentioned that Tua is eyeing a return to the field after his mandatory 4-week stint on injured reserve. That's right, there's a real possibility that we could see Tua back under center sooner than expected. He's shown a remarkable determination to continue his career, despite all the talk about whether he should retire for his own well-being. But, let's be clear, this decision will be based on medical clearance, and the Dolphins will be cautious moving forward. However, if all goes well, Tua could make his return as early as Week 6. Now, wouldn't that be something? In Tua's absence, we've seen the quarterback position go through some changes. Skylar Thompson started in Week 3 against the undefeated Seattle Seahawks but left the game in the third quarter after suffering a rib injury. This forced Tim Boyle to finish out the game, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get us the win. Last week, the Dolphins signed Tyler Huntley from the Baltimore Ravens practice squad to add depth at the quarterback position. Huntley is expected to start in the upcoming game against the Tennessee Titans. So, Dolphins fans, we'll get to see what Huntley brings to the table. Hopefully, he can help steer the ship while Tua works his way back to full health. In other injury news, Jeff Wilson Jr., who was expected to play a big role in the Dolphins' rushing attack, suffered a knee injury during pre-game warm-ups before the Tennessee Titans game. Talk about bad timing, right? Wilson was already stepping up in the absence of Raheem Mostert, who's still recovering from a chest injury sustained in Week 1. Now, with Wilson questionable, the Dolphins will have to rely on rookie Jalen Wright and Devon Achane to carry the load in the backfield. Wilson has been a solid contributor since joining the Dolphins via trade from the 49ers in 2022. In 21 career games with Miami, he's racked up over 620 rushing yards and nearly 200 receiving yards, along with 4 total touchdowns. With both Mostert and Wilson dealing with injuries, it's crucial for the younger backs to step up in these next few games. Let's not forget about our superstar receiver, Tyreek Hill. The Cheetah has been dealing with a minor issue and was listed on the injury report this week, but from all indications, he should be good to go for Monday night's game against the Titans. If Hill is at full speed, that's a game-changer for our offense, especially with uncertainty at the QB position. We've also got Malik Washington and a few other key players listed as questionable, so keep an eye out for updates leading up to kickoff. Alright, Dolphins Nation, we've got a lot going on right now. Tua's potential return is definitely the headline, but there's no denying that injuries are taking a toll on our roster. We're in for a tough fight against the Titans, and a lot will depend on how our depth players perform, especially at quarterback and running back. So what do you guys think? Can Tyler Huntley hold it down until Tua returns? Do you think Tua should come back this season, or should he take more time off to protect his long-term health? And how do you feel about the current state of our running game with both Wilson and Mostert dealing with injuries? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear from you. Let's get the conversation going. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive Dolphins updates. Fins up!